say that you are a very famous person, or you're organizing an event. So, a company comes up to you and say, hey, I know that you got a large majority of audience, whether it's your fans or whether they're coming to the event. Hey, would you like to our promote our company or promote our product, and in exchange we'll give you money for that if you promote it. So they agreed, so you promoted it, and then after that you got money. That is called sponsor, my friends. And that's basically the topic of this video. We all know sponsors. Most YouTubers who either have below, who have less money to who makes less money on YouTube due to the monetization problems, or any others relies on sponsors just so they can obviously use the money for survivals, or whether they want an item they need or want. There's a difference between a need and a want. So yeah, and that's basically today's topic. So we all know Keemstar, right? He lost the sponsorship. Now the worst thing that can happen is losing a sponsorship, and once you lose a sponsorship, that's it. You can't promote them anymore, and they won't give you the money. And that's basically what happened to Keemstar and H3H3. Both of them got into a drama, and because of that, both of them lost their longtime sponsors because their fans have basically harassed these companies. So yeah, like Keemstar now lost his longtime sponsor G Fuel, and H3H3 with his I think 6 sponsors. I don't know, but I don't know how many sponsors H3H3 got, but yeah, but I think both of them now got themselves new sponsors. But this is today's topic. I'm not going to talk about these two. I'm talking about the one certain YouTuber, a friend of mine, and I can say that he is now the fastest YouTuber to lose a sponsorship, because he began with a sponsorship with the company for 1 week, and after the 1 week, boom, the company deleted the contract because of a specific video that he made 9 months ago. Yes, my friends, I'm talking about the one, the only, Bigorion16. So let's begin with the story. And of course, I'm not making this video just to harass or bully Bigorion16, but I'm just making this because why not? It's a very interesting story, so I thought this interesting story could be a good video. So yeah. And who never knew if Bigorion16 might respond to this, but I just can't wait to see how will he respond to this. So yeah, Bigorion16, if you're watching this, then don't worry, I'm not making this video just to bully you or anything. I don't have any problems with you. You're basically a good pal. I like it with your reactions. Anyway, so let's begin. So basically, Bigorion16 is a reaction YouTuber. Also, he does other content, and he has about over 5,000 subscribers. Now, on August 29th, I believe, a famous gaming tech company by the name of Razer, and these guys are the big deal when it comes to gaming, folks. They make good tech. They make good specific tech targeted towards gamers to make sure that gamings will be more powerful and more fun to play on their tech platform. And they even made the gaming phones. Yes, gaming phones that could be powerful enough to play high quality games. It's like, holy shit, Razer really targets, hardcore gamers to, that's what I think Razer was targeted to I think they really target towards hardcore gamers, like, I don't think, like, I like to say that I'm not a pro gamer myself. I'm just a chill or medium gamer, like I play Smash or chill games like Minecraft. So, okay, back to the point. They come out to Bigorion16 and say, hey, would you like to promote us along with our product? And in exchange, we'll give you $1,000 per month. And Bigorion16 immediately agreed. And you may be wondering, Subby, how on earth did you know that money that Razer's gonna give to Big Ryan 16 because of this email that Big Ryan 16 literally just showed us in his update video. Now remember, both of his update videos, and I said videos because I'm gonna see the next part, are in the description if you want to go check it out. So that's it. Big Ryan 16 is now sponsored with Razer. So basically all Big Ryan 16 needs to do is just to promote them, and they will give him $1,000 per month. And then they said that they're gonna give Big Ryan 16 a product that he can use to give away to one of his fans. So at that time I was impressed with Big Ryan 16 that he managed that for a YouTuber with 5,000 subscribers, he got himself a first sponsor, and his first sponsor is a big tech company. Big tech gaming company, I could say. And I said to him, congrats on the sponsor, because that's the thing I was impressed with. Now, then a week later, on September 7th, Big Ryan 16 received an email from Razer saying, "Look, listen, man, I'm afraid we're gonna have to end our sponsors with you, because there was a certain video that Big Ryan 16 made 9 months ago. It was him reacting to a YTP of himself, and in that specific scene there was a obviously the video okay, sorry, let me continue. So basically there was a scene where Big Ryan 16, like his head was a reference to a plane, and it was crashing in. It was going to crash into the Twin Towers. Now, obviously, it was a 9/11 joke, but Razer mentioned that it is offensive to the victims of 9/11, and I can understand, because 9/11 is obviously a very hard time for everyone. In that, it was obviously the darkest day in America. Nearly 3,000 people died, or thousands more were injured. It was obviously a very, very sad time, and dark as well. So, because of that, they also said that it will also be shown as a threat. Now, honestly, I don't know. To be honest, I don't know of what they mean by threat. Even Big Ryan 16 can understand as well. Like, I don't know what they mean by threat. It's obviously don't know. I obviously don't know. They didn't even tell specifically on what the threat is really about. Like, what's going to be the threat of that? Are they really talk about, like, it's a threat? Is this going to encourage everyone to do 9/11 again? I just don't know. That's my theory, or what Razer might be saying. But I just really don't know, honestly. But he also said that this video will gain popularity and will be the downfall of his channel. Gaining popularity, huh? Well, honestly, this is just Razer making future predictions. We all can make future predictions, because most of the time we make future predictions maybe are incorrect, and the less percent of future predictions are correct. So, because of that, they deleted the contract with Big Ryan. They delete the contract with Big Ryan 16, which means Razer is no longer sponsoring Big Ryan 16 now. So, and because of that, Big Ryan 16 deleted the video, and I'm guessing he deleted the video to make sure that any other sponsor he's trying to find will not cut ties with him because of that video. So I guess you could say Big Ryan 16 did the right thing to delete that video, because because that video will obviously do the same thing with other sponsors. For example, Big Ryan 16 sponsored by Elgato, and Big Ryan 16 didn't delete that 9/11 YTP reaction video. If Elgato found the video, then they will do the same thing as Razer and tell Big Ryan 16 that they delete the contract because that video was very offensive. So now you can see why Big Ryan 16 deleted the video was the right choice, in my opinion. So yeah. I'm just doing this just so for those who don't understand what I was talking about. So yeah, but other than that, because after that, Big Ryan 16 decided to go find other sponsors like Elgato. You know, they're famous for the tech thingy that you could use to record your console. But he managed to get himself 2 sponsors. I don't know one of them, but the other one is apparently a drinking company. Like, it's technically similar to G Fuel, but I don't know. It begins with R. I think it's Rogue or something. I think it's what it's called. I might be incorrect, but yeah. So that's it. That's the story here of now. As of today, Big One 16 is still sponsored with them. So I'm happy for Big One 16 Match to stick with them for this long. So this is the story. Big Ryan 16, the YouTuber that's sponsored by Razer, who's now lost with them for 1 week. So I can say that. So I can basically say that. Alright, just calm down now. Alright, so I was just you know. That's me breathing, folks. Now, so basically, Big Ryan 16, I can declare this the fastest YouTuber to lost a sponsorship, a sponsor. And I can say that because I searched up, because before I make this video, I searched up the fastest YouTuber to lose a sponsor, and there's no any specific results on who is this YouTuber that quickly lost a sponsor. The majority of YouTubers who lost the sponsors were long-time sponsors, not. So you can say Big One 16 is the first YouTuber to fastly lose a sponsorship for 1 week. So that's basically the story here, folks. So what are my thoughts on this? I can understand why Razer don't want. I can see why Razer was upset with this video because, you know, it could be an offensive video to the 9/11 victims, and whoever knew, maybe some of the employees that they're working there are probably 9/11 victims as well, or those who experienced with 9/11, like watching it in horror. So yeah, guys, so that's basically it. So that's how Big Ryan 16 lost his sponsorship with Razer for 1 whole week, which results Big Ryan 16 to be the fastest YouTuber to lose a sponsorship, which of course it is not a good thing, but it's also a surprising thing as well. Now obviously Big Ryan 16 now got himself 2 sponsorships, like I said. So yeah, so that's technically the story here, folks. So Big Ryan 16, if you're watching this, then I'm making this video because it's an interesting story to me, and I want to maybe address my opinions and all that, because I already did 2 videos on it. The SML Gets Swatted, which of course it has some good results, and the other one, which is the Tournament of March fans versus the reaction YouTubers. So, but other than that, so basically, when I made that video, people have been surprised with my points. They said they never thought of it before, which of course, I did not expect it, because I thought somebody else made these points before, but apparently they didn't. Which, wow, am I the first YouTuber who made these points that nobody ever thought of in this situation? But I just don't know. But like others, so I just made this video very interesting. So I can't wait to make more videos like this on interesting topics. So far I have no plan of what to make next now, so I just have to wait and see on what happens next, and I'll definitely make a video of it if it was an interesting story to me and my thoughts on it and all that. So I want to say thank you for watching, everyone, for this story I'm telling you guys and my thoughts and opinions on it. So Big Ryan 16, if you're watching this, then I'm so sorry if you lost your sponsor that quickly, but I'm just glad that you got yourself some new sponsors. For myself, I'm unlikely going to get some sponsors, but I don't really care, honestly. I'm not doing this. I'm not making any money of this, which I'm fine with it. So thank you for watching, everyone. I'll see you next time. Alright, guys, so apparently the video was supposed to end there, but apparently I was on Discord and Big Ryan 16 was also online, so I thought that I would show the thumbnail to him just a day before I released the video. And apparently I want to see Big, because the reason I sent the thumbnail is because I want to hear Big Ryan 16's thoughts on the thumbnail, and he said it's fine. But the reason I'm making this video, I'm making this part, is because there was some Big Ryan 16 actually me and the others on that server, on SMG001 server, his thoughts about the his sponsors with the big company Razer. And before you ask, yes, I do got permission from BigRyan16 to show these messages to this video. So thank you BigRyan16 for giving me permission. And anyways, continue. Apparently, it's quite surprising. According to him, in quote, it says, "To be honest, I think I was never ready for the sponsorship with Razer. Since they're a big company and I'm just a small channel, I think I wasn't ready for it. I'm fine with Rogue Energy since they're a small channel." So basically, BigRyan16 felt really uncomfortable. Really uncomfortable because remember, he's a small channel with 5,000 subscribers, and Razer is just a one giant gaming tech company. To be honest, and obviously BigRyan16 felt like he's not ready to be sponsored by a huge company. So he felt fine with Rogue One Energy because according to him, it's basically a small company which he is fine with. He also tells us about his other sponsor, which I as you see during the video, I can't figure it out what his other sponsor was, and apparently it was OC sponsorship, and he said he's giving up on it. And why? Well, it's not because OC never responded to him or saying, "Look, dude, we're not going to sponsor you." It's because BigRyan16 turned down the OC sponsorship because apparently, according to him, in quote says, "Just look at this. Feel like OC is not for me until I have a bigger audience." So it's basically the same reason as the Razer company, because OC is a big company when it comes to gaming chairs. So BigRyan16 once again doesn't feel comfortable. A small channel himself doesn't feel comfortable to be sponsored by a huge company. He said he'll do the sponsorship once he get a huge audience. So yeah, which I would agree with BigRyan16. Like it's his choice whether he feels comfortable being sponsored by a huge company or not. And he said he's making some money off Rogue Energy. So basically, Rogue Energy has given him of money for shouting them out and telling the BigRyan16's audience to use the code for the 10% off of the website. So that's basically it. I'm telling you guys the thoughts of BigRyan16 having these sponsors, and what are my thoughts on that? I think BigRyan16, it is his choice. I say that I am not against BigRyan16's opinions okay, what I'm trying to say is I'm not against BigRyan16's decision to not be sponsored by OC because it's a huge company, and I think at that point for that message, I think at this point you see the video, he was disappointed that he was no longer sponsored by Razer, but probably at the same time off camera, as you can see from that message, he's probably happy that he's no longer sponsored by Razer because like he said, he's no longer sponsored because wrong sentence, because mix up sentence. So, you know, I have started words, so I have trouble speaking when it comes to recording for some reason. But what I'm trying to say, because he's now feel like off camera, he feels happy no longer be sponsored by Razer because he feels like he's unprepared to be sponsored by this huge company, because he has a small of audience. So yeah, so we're gonna leave BigRyan16 happy with his small sponsorship, Rogue Energy. So BigRyan16, if you're watching this, then your decision is your decision. Whatever you're happy with, will allow you to be happy. It's your choice if you want to be happy with the sponsorship that you want to be with. So yeah, guys. Anyway, so that's basically it. It's technically nearly the middle of the night. I'm just recording this just for a bit. So this is the added part. So I want to say thank you for watching. And when I said the part where that BigRyan16 is the fastest YouTuber to lost a sponsorship, I'm not sure. I have thoughts after I make it that, and I thought, what if it's untrue? Because there could be a certain YouTuber who lost a sponsorship faster before BigRyan16, but they were unknown. I just have to wait and see. But anyway, so I want to say thank you for watching, everyone. What are your thoughts on this what are your thoughts on BigRyan16's sponsors situations? Like, his new sponsors, his sponsor with Rogue Energy, his sponsors with Razors, but all that. Let me know in the comments of what your opinions are. Anyway, so and also you can go in the comments and tell me what your thoughts are on my points. If my points are good, if my points are bad, just let me know. Thank you for watching, everyone. I'll see you next time, folks. Bye bye.